Hey everybody, it's Romania Black, and we are on the Attack on Titan High School Cast audio drama part 3 of 4. So yeah, the last two parts have been basically just detailing our 6 crazy Attack on Titan characters. We have Eren, who's the nobody, Reiner the jock, Jean the bad boy, Mikasa, who is this goth, Armin, who's the nerd, and then Historia, who is the princess or the cheerleader. But yeah, the queen bee. But yeah, last episode we got a little bit more focused on Jean, I think, with his mom coming in, him being Jean boy. Eren's just trying to use the bathroom and he can't get it done. But they've got to write these essays about who they are, and it's not so easy because who they portray themselves on the outside isn't exactly how they are on the inside. Funny that. So I can kind of see where Isayamaaaaaa would maybe use the Breakfast Club as an example. It's kind of on the nose, especially in some parts, but old history teacher Mr. Smith, Erwin Smith, has been checking on them, and then our friendly neighborhood janitor Levi has been helping as well. So it's been really cute, but the episodes get longer and longer, and so this episode's 24 minutes, so I'm curious. The Breakfast Club gets a little heavy there at the climax. So I'm going to be curious to see how Isayamaaaaaa does like a twist on it. How does he make it Attack on Titan, right? Instead of just being like a typical Breakfast Club crossover. So I'm really excited, y'all, to see what's going to happen with this. I've got my headphones plugged in. I'm ready to go. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen. So let's not waste any more time and find out, shall we? We are going to start episode 3 of our high school audio drama, and we are going to do that here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. The only thing that kind of stinks about this is that the intro is exactly the same. And so it previews the same thing, which makes me believe that on this audio drama CD, it's just 4 different little tracks, right? So that's the only sad thing, is that they're going to go through the same order again. Yeah, they're going to explain the high school caste system and everything. I've said this in other videos, but I've had an allergic reaction to this antibiotic I was taking, and it has made me break out in like hives all over. And so if I am scratching myself, I'm going to try not to. I'm not supposed to, but it's so hard. But if I do, just know that it's just me. Okay. Mikasa Ackerman. Old Eren back there in the back of his backpack. All right. They were not progressing at all. Nope. Yep. Yeah, Jean got punishment. Amidst the adversity. Yeah. Are we gonna find out what this is? What? Pay that back in hell! A teacher would tell a student that. Uh. Uh. All right, what is it? Oh my god. Again, we're in the middle of this dramatic moment. The big one! What? What? Wow. Oh my god. Okay. So, yeah, so Titans do exist in this world. Okay. Okay. Yeah, tell us what the punishment is already. Oh. Hmm. Aaron's like, I don't care. I just need to go. Oh, in the storage room. Oh. You're a worthless student! Oh! Wow. Holy shit, Erwin! Wow. Holy crap. Damn! Oh my god, Erwin! Holy shit. Damn. Huh. Yeah. I've had to go to the bathroom this whole time. For being too noisy. Oh wow, really? It suits you. Oh my god. Oh. With this music too. It's for the good of humanity. Wow. Really? All of humanity's mistakes in order to guide you. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, this music. What is this music? Oh, damn. His guitar. Hmm. Really? Oh, man. Wow, Reiner's mom, huh? Huh. Ooh, Mikasa, spill the tea! Spill the tea! Hmm. Hmm. He was a bit harsh, yeah. Yeah, saying he's worthless and a sewer rat. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Huh. What? Ah! Oh my god! Just going for a walk. Eren's just going for a walk. No, he doesn't. Only loyal to himself. Wow. Yes. Wow. Wow. What? Oh, wow. Ha! I'm really like you're in a big monster's mouth, huh? Oh, leave your mom alone, John. Oh. Oh. There we go. Ha! Make us a. Oh my god. Oh, what? No! Wow. Okay. Break down the wall, huh? Wow. Oh, Armin and Jean. Oh my god. Oh. Would not trust that. Oh my god. Oh my god. So Eren lied too. Oh, come on. Oh my god, Reiner. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. He spins. A sacred place. Oh my god. Girl. Girl. Ah, yes. Erwin is like an antagonist is actually kind of fun. Oh my god. Hmm. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, Armin. He won against Mr. Smith, huh? Way to be a buzzkill, Eren. Wow. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, why are you even in detention? Yeah. Why are you there? The question. Hey, Levi! Okay. Will you? Uh-huh. And this music, oh my god. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Ah, Levi, look at you. When you were their age. Uh-huh. Oh. Good for you. If you were a kid who already knew who he was. Wow, Levi. Damn. Uh-huh. Ah. What? What? Oh my gosh, no! Oh. Oh my god, what is this plot twist? What is this plot twist? Mm. Oh, Armin playing that card. Oh my god. Oh, Armin. Are we really going down this route? Ah! Wow. And it's going to be in the finale. Wow. Okay. This was a great episode. Holy cow. This has been my favorite so far. Huh? Oh, man. Holy shit. This episode. So... Jean beat up Marco? What? Plot twist of the century. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is following the Breakfast Club, but with the Attack on Titan twist to it. Now, in the Breakfast... Yeah, what a twist. I'm actually really surprised at this episode because the first episode was really good, and the second episode, admittedly, the second episode is probably my least favorite so far because if you've watched The Breakfast Club, I'm surprised because if you watch The Breakfast Club, Eren's character's not in The Breakfast Club. There's only the 5. Eren's just thrown in there as like, because it's Eren, and we'll talk about him. But it's mainly like the princess, and the princess ends up getting with the bad boy at the end. So that's funny. I'm going to be curious to see if they do that with Jean and Historia. I don't think they are, but it'd be funny if they did. But actually, Jean... his character and Armin's character kind of get closer alongside with Reiner throughout this, and then the goth is kind of like, I thought the goth and maybe the goth and the jock kind of get together too, but I can't picture Reiner and Mikasa together either. But a big portion of the Breakfast Club is the Erwin Smith character, the teacher, getting on to Jean's character. And so Jean's character, the bad boy, has a pretty big part in it. And then I thought what we were getting at is that Armin's character, who's the nerd, you find out that he was suicidal. And that's like a big, like everybody's like, oh shit. And I thought that's what we were going to get the reveal about this episode. And that's where it seems like it's leading to. But I guess we're going to have that in the last episode. But Jean bullying Marco and beating him up? Like, what a twist. What a Shakespearean twist I wasn't expecting. I was like, oh shit, what? And his parents are in the PDA. Of course they are. Of course they are in the parent-teacher department. Of course they are. But yeah, so Eren just wants to go to the toilet. He just keeps getting a stomach ache. And then he says he has like economic class syndrome where he doesn't want to sit down and hurt his blood vessels. He wants to move around. He wants to go for a walk. You know, go for a rumbling, if you will. But yeah, Erwin in this episode, Erwin was pretty darn, pretty vicious. Eren saying... it was just a P earlier. Now it's the big one. Eren Yeager does not need to say that. I was like, Yuki Kaji, you had to say that line out loud. Oh my god, I cannot. No. But this episode is interesting in that Erwin makes them all stay and listen as he punishes Jean. And it's like they take forever to tell us what Jean's punishment is. And it's that he has to write his essay in the broom closet alone, which Jean is clearly not happy about and he doesn't like. But he's like, even though we live in peaceful times, it wasn't always the case. Anyone could be eaten by a Titan. So again, Titans are canon in this world. Who knew? What? What's going on? But yeah, he's like, this is the order of all adults. They're clearly, it's funny because these voice actors are all probably in their 20s and 30s and they're acting like they're voicing children, or teenagers. So it's kind of funny. I'm like, really? And then... I like that Eren's like, making me wait while I have a stomach ache, that's punishment in itself, right? And he's like, shut up, Eren. Erwin's like, be quiet. Seeing Erwin play an antagonist is quite interesting because, you know, Erwin very well could be an antagonist. Back in season 1, I did not have the best view of Erwin back in season 1. I thought he could be kind of antagonistic at times, which by season 3, I was like, gently holds Erwin Smith. But back in season 1, I thought that he kind of had like an antagonistic vibe to him, which he does in this. So I'm like, okay, cool, great. And he really is just like, he waylays into Jean. He's like, if you were in the army, you'd be less than a trainee, a parasite who can't do anything but slow others down. Which, hearing Jean have this told to him, and we see how Jean's grown and developed as a character in the series, oh my god, it's like, damn, they did not mince words. I'm like, it's kind of crazy. But here's the thing. In this world, Jean beats up Marco. And Marco doesn't stand up for himself. And Marco doesn't inspire Jean. So the Jean that we're seeing is kind of like if Jean wasn't inspired by Marco, this would be the Jean that we'd be witnessing. Sad days, right? Sad days. He's like, Erwin just lets him have it. He's like, you're a dog. He's like, everyone wait and see how it'll be in a few years. It'll be no different. Barking like a dog. I was like, man, Erwin, you're... And this next line is what gets me, where he's telling him, he was like, he will do that job. He'll do a job that anyone can do. Go to the pub after work, where he'll spend the night with a few good-for-nothings with whom he'll complain about his pitiful life. I was like, oh my God, Erwin. Just letting him have it. I need to rewatch The Breakfast Club to see if this is similar to the speech that's told to the bad boy. I think it is. I think that the only thing they can't get away with, they can't do the got you by the horns or got you for the rest of your natural born lives. Can't say that because it's copyright. But this seems pretty similar. To resume a sewer rat. The only change is him growing a beard, maybe. Oh my God, like just damn, Erwin. What the fudge? It's crazy. And he's like, you shit. He's like, seems I was right. Let's go. And Jean won't stay in there. He manages to crawl out. And so they're all like, oh my God. And things do. And he's like, Eren, where are you going? And then he says he's going for the walk. And so he's like, it's dark, but it suits you. I'm like, damn! I feel like if Jean had not met Marco and not been influenced by him, he would have ended up like Flock. I feel like this is like kind of like Flock, right? You could substitute Flock in for this role and it would fit just as well, which is funny because so yeah, Jean is like, this is the dark version of Jean that didn't have the Marco influence, right? And he's like, is it fun to torment me? And Erwin Smith, Mr. Smith, he's like, torment you? He's like, I don't give punishments out of personal feelings. He's like, no, this all has a reason behind it. He's like, I made a reasonable guess, and I did it for the good of the school, as well as the good of humanity. It just, like, inserts some of Erwin's, like, over-the-top, like, zeal in his speeches. I was like, oh, my God, they couldn't resist. They couldn't resist, right? He's like, I have a mission to accomplish. As a history teacher, I'll teach you all of humanity's mistakes in order to guide you. Which is so, again, that ties back to Erwin's character. Like, if he had been a history teacher, if he had known what was beyond the walls, he said that he would teach you all their mistakes to guide you, to keep you from repeating them. So, would Erwin be a support of the Rumbling? No, not in this AU. At least not this AU's version of him, I don't think. But yeah, and I won't hesitate to punish students like you. And so Jean's just like, he laments for a while, and then, well, everybody's still writing their essays. And Reiner's essay is all about his mom. So again, Reiner and Jean have some similarities to them. They both like their moms, right? And it's funny that Reiner talks about how his mother's such an influence on him, when we know from season 4 that, yeah, that's kind of the case. She was a big influence on him when he was a kid. So I'll do my best to live up to her expectations. And then what was the theme? Thank you, Mom. So yeah, and then Armin's like, maybe Mr. Erwin was a bit too harsh. I'm kind of with Armin. I'm like, well, they're like, he's always like that. He's like, but saying Jean's worthless or he's useless, a loser and a sewer rat, like, that seems a bit over the top. Even if he's a teacher, there's things that he shouldn't say. I'm like, I'm glad Armin brings this up, because I was like, yeah. And then Reiner's like, and Historia says adults are just like that. They want to control us. If you pay attention to that every time, there's no end. He's only said that because he did something to make Erwin angry. But we were also a part of it. Maybe Jean took the blame purposely using the bad boy label, which is, it's a stretch. I don't know in this case if that's entirely it, but you could say that. That's a stretch. But it's something. And they're like, no way. There's no way he'll do that. He's like, what about you, Eren? Why did you even come back? When did you even come back? He's like, do you think like me? And Eren's like, no, I don't think like you. I'm just doing this over here for myself. It's fine. He's like, really? And so he like talks about blood accumulating in the veins and it can lead to death. So he's going on a walk. Oh my God. And they're like, really, Eren, you're going to get scolded by Mr. Smith if you go out. And he's like, tell him about the toilet. It's like, And I like what they say about Eren. They say like, wow, he doesn't care what others think. No, Eren does not care what others think. Mm-mm. And then he's only loyal to himself. He's different from the others. Yep. You could say that. You could say that. Like, I guess that's just how he is. And so Eren went on a walk. But yeah, and then Jean is above him. But Armin talks about like defeating Erwin Smith or like won over Erwin. It's like, he says that at the end, yeah, that it's like the big thing to Armin. And I was like, wow, Armin talking about winning over Erwin. Serum Bowl, right? But yeah, so Jean manages to get back in the room. And Jean's lamenting about his mom, which again, we talked about that last episode. It's not my favorite Jean storyline. But anyway, they managed to hide him and they lie to cover it up, right? And they're like, you guys were writing your essays like I instructed. And they're like, maybe the noise was from outside the room. Maybe you should go check outside there. Leave us alone. It's totally fine. And then they managed to get Erwin to go away. And Jean's like, you stomped on my hand. And they basically just cover for him. He's like, I'll find out the truth behind this. And he manages to leave. And so then Armin, he's like, me, but we just won against an adult. Me, who always is being made fun of, fooled that Mr. Smith. I felt really bad for Armin at the end of this, because I was like, Armin was talking about getting made fun of and getting poked, which, you know, at the beginning of the series, a lot of people were bullies to Armin, and Mika said Eren had to come in and save him. So I'm like, it's not unheard of for his character. I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's so sad. And he just, like, cheers about it. I managed to do something incredible. From now on, I'm not letting anyone make fun of me. I felt so bad for Armin in this moment. I was like, oh my gosh. And they're like, calm down. Aren't you a little too excited? He's like, how could I not be? I always am made fun of and called a loser. To think that I won against Mr. Smith. It's like, well, in the series, you win the long game, Armin. But just in the fact of the adaptation here, that Armin is the nerd, but he has such low self-esteem in the original, and he's constantly being bullied, that he just doesn't think there's any chance for him to get ahead. And so when something like this happens, he kind of like goes overboard and gets super, super excited about it. And then when everybody's like, why are you being like that? He's like, well, because. He's like, I'm always made fun of. So him defending Jean seems a lot more, it makes more sense, right? And it's so sad. He's like, you understand me, don't you, Eren? And Eren's like, no. Eren's just there. Eren's just there to be this awkward source of humor and comedic relief. Eren is just there to do that. He's like, it's not like, and Reiner says, it's not like I don't understand you. So Reiner says he gets it. He's like, but that's just too much. How idiotic. He's like, it's not idiotic. He's like, Mika said, do you have something to say? And she's like, if Armin's an idiot, then everyone here is an idiot. We're just hiding our feelings that no one knows about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's like, what's with that? We are different from Armin. We're not losers. I'm like, quit calling Armin a loser. Like, that's awful. Like, he just got done telling you, trying to make you feel bad. And he's like, don't call him a loser. There's a big gap between the kings and losers. Their world is too different. I was like, no, it's not. There's not a gap. You guys are the same. So stop it. There's not a gap. Both of them have messed up and ended up in detention. So Armin and I are both idiots. So are you all. Am I mistaken? Yeah. So we don't get to find out why Reiner and her are there. And I can't quite remember in the movie why they're there. I don't remember. I can't remember. I'm hoping the next episode we get some confirmation of why they're in detention. And so, yeah, Mika says explanation. I mean, I'm sure it's something simple, like she just followed Eren there. But we don't get an explanation yet, so I guess that's going to come in the next episode. But then meanwhile, old Erwin Smith manages to find old janitor Levi. What are the odds? What a troublesome bunch. I'll make them regret. Well, hashtag no regrets, Erwin. Come on. I love that Levi's like, you look like you shitted yourself. I was like, God, Levi, I love you. And then Erwin's like, oh, sharp as always. Well, I can only have a hard time with students like that. And he's like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, when I think about the fact that a bunch of them will shoulder the world in the future without even knowing the right path. My head hurts. It's like, oh, Erwin, come on. Maybe you're right. They don't understand a thing. They're mocking a teacher who's thinking about the future of the school and this world. How upsetting. It's great. Yeah, them just lamenting the fact that this is the new generation of kids. It's not surprising you think that way now. And I like that Levi kind of throws it back on him. He's like, you were a delinquent in school, right? You were in high school once. Weren't you a delinquent? Weren't you one of them? You're no different than them. I like that Levi tries to like ground it in reality. And he's like, you should try to remember what it was like when you were that age. And he's like, oh. Erwin's like, I've never been like that. But I like that Levi tries to like give the kids a break. That's really good. I like it. I wasn't a fool like them. It's like, oh, were you, Erwin? He's like, well, good for you if you were a kid who already knew who he was. I was like, leave it to Levi to be like the voice of reason in all of this. I'm like, mm-hmm. He's like, they messed up and ended up in detention, so there's no changing that. Oh, well. Oh, I love it. They must reflect on their actions and think about their existence or they won't be able to go down the right path. I'm so excited for the reasons why Reiner and Historia, Mika says probably just following Eren, but we get the idea about Jean bullying Marco and his parents getting offended by it. Again, I'm still floored that he bullied Marco, the fudge, and then him talking to them and saying that he's like, oh, well, I thought you were delinquent. You'd rebel against your parents. And Jean's like, well, he's like, Armin's like, I was raised by my grandpa. And they're like, well, why? He's like, why are you here, Armin? He's like, I ended up detention. The reason I ended up detention is only known to some of the teachers, and I didn't say it to anyone else. So I'm like, are we about to go down this dark path? And then they cut off the episode before we can find out. How dare they? So yeah, so this episode was pretty straightforward and nothing crazy. But I still am curious to know what the reasons are that Reiner and Historia and Armin are there. I figure we're going to find out. We don't know why Eren's there. He just decided to come hang out for the day. And then we have this talk between Erwin and Levi, and Erwin getting to be antagonistic. It's a fun time. It's been a while since I've heard Erwin Smith, and it's been a while since I've heard him play like in a stern antagonistic tone, so I'm all here for it. But yeah. So next week is our last week of the audio drama, which is really sad. It's gonna be a 30-minute episode though, so that's exciting. That's gonna be exciting having 30 minutes of it to go off of. So we'll see, right? I'm pretty excited to see what all is gonna go down. But yeah. So I'm curious to know your thoughts down below, what you all thought of the audio drama. There's a link to the audio drama playlist in the description if you want to go check that out. But yeah, I'm really curious to see what else is going to happen next episode. And I hope you all are too. So in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care. And yeah, I'll be back next week with the finale of our Attack on Titan high school cast audio drama. Bye.